New Mexico, it's prom season, but you know what's going on during prom. They're still playing games. Here with the High School Review, sponsored by ProView Sports, is our main man, Mr. Adam Deal.
Appreciate it, Khalil. It's good to see Lobos on point right now in baseball. Speaking of baseball and softball, we're already midway through district play in high school, leading up to our state seeding and selection show on May 1st, right around the corner, obviously. So some district battles going on. So let's get right to them here on the High School Review. And we'll start it all off with Cleveland at Cibola. And to get things going, how about Savannah Perica? She has been on point this season. A little single all the way to center. Makes it 1-0. Cleveland on top early. Cleveland on a win streak right now. 7 wins in a row coming into this one. Hannah Obrey, maybe the best hitter in the state. Cleveland batting .500 coming into this game, and they continued it. It's Lindsay Pavacek. And Pavacek belts one out to right field, 4-0. All of a sudden, Cleveland's all over Cibola. It's over, right? They've got it. This bomb by Obrey out to left field. Check out the play. A good job. Cibola with the little defense. So Cibola, a little comeback here. Here's Lindy Castellano. That's a 2-run shot out to left field. And all of a sudden, coming back from 4-0 down, it's 5-4. It's the Cougars on top. The Cougars weren't done. They were trying to add a little bit more to that. Melanie Gonzalez going to step up to the plate with the lead, 5-4, 2 down, and check out the defense. A little snag at second. Pavacek, big time, wasn't done at the plate. Pavacek, a 3-run triple. And Cleveland going to run away with it in the end. Once again, Cibola, they kind of make their run to try to get things back. Alexis Bundenhagen steps up to the plate, trailing it 9-7. Bottom of the 7th, needs this. Bases loaded. Out to center field. Obrey says, okay, that'll score a run. 9-8 on the pop fly, and then the defense wins it. Straight up pop up. Pavacek comes up, makes the play, and it's done. So Cleveland gets the win. Cleveland actually undefeated in the toughest district in the state, District 1. If you look at the top 8 of the standings, and we're going to show you our top 10 poll here in just a moment in softball, all of these girls' teams, their records are ridiculous. The top 8, anybody can win state. We'll show you where we have them all placed here in just a minute. Let's switch things on over to baseball, and the rivalry continues. It's La Cueva taking on El Dorado, and a little chip out to left field. Zach Groves, here's an error. That will score 2, and La Cueva a little bit sloppy to start it off. 8-2. El Dorado on top. Nate Garley does what Nate Garley does, a single out to shallow left. That'll score a run. Comes in is Jace Jackson, and all of a sudden it's 9-2. El Dorado, it wasn't just the fantastic hitting performance, pitching. A 3-hitter. We'll talk about Nate Garley here in just a second, but that's the final. 9-2 as El Dorado get it done. They beat La Cueva. Undefeated in district play, the Eagles. They're chasing the Rio Rancho Rams right now for maybe the first spot in the state tournament. You can go to ProViewNetworks.com. We've got a fresh 6A baseball and softball bracketology. You can see 1 through 16 where everybody is placed. We're projecting it right now. Right now, El Dorado holds on to the 1 spot against Rio Rancho by a slim margin. On the girls' side, softball, it's La Cueva, who, by the way, split a doubleheader to Sandia, so very tight races. Let's show you what our schedule is this week. You can check out some games right here on Comcast 26, ProView Networks, and U Sports Network. Yeah, Cibola, they're going to try to get some revenge. They're going to take on their rival, Volcano Vista. That's Thursday night softball for you. We'll have it live. Moving on over to Friday night at Cleveland High School, fresh under their new lights. The Cleveland Storm going to take on the Volcano Vista Hawks. A very important game because seeding is going to matter a lot in that one. There it is. Cleveland versus Volcano Vista. And then we've got the doubleheader for you Saturday morning starting at 10 a.m. and 12:30. El Dorado and Sandia, both top 5 teams, going to battle it out in District 2. We've got them both for you right here. So a lot of big matchups are coming. David Buster Player of the Week. Who is it? Yes, with the 3-hitter, had 2 hits against La Cueva, had an RBI. It's Nate Garley. The big fella keeps getting it done. Commit to the University of New Mexico. His arm is big time. Nate Garley is your Player of the Week with his performance against La Cueva. On to the top 10 standings. We'll start with softball. We mentioned it's very close. It's very hard to find out who is 1 through 10. But in softball right now, everyone's still chasing. We'll start with baseball. That's fine. We'll start with baseball. Rio Rancho going to overtake El Dorado because El Dorado slips up to Academy last week after beating La Cueva. Rio Rancho's won 8 straight. They lead the toughest district in the state. They're undefeated in district play. And then Volcano Vista at third. They won the Metro Championship. Carlsbad, they split their first opening series with Clovis right underneath them. Sandia's there with only 4 losses. Big series against El Dorado in the doubleheader that we've got for you. Then it goes Hobbs, Cleveland, Rio Grande, and then Cibola, who slipped up a little bit last week. On to the softball top 10 poll now, and I mentioned how difficult it is to rank this. Well, right now, it's the hottest team in the state, Cleveland, with their 8 wins in a row. They're at number 2. You've got La Cueva number 1, Volcano Vista right there, who lost to Cleveland in district play. Sandia, Las Cruces, all those teams have less than 4 wins. The top 5. Hobbs only has 2 losses on the season. They're 12-2, though they haven't played anyone really important, so it's hard to seed them above everybody else. There's Carlsbad, Oñate, Rio Rancho, and Trisco. So that is your high school review. Now we're going to swing it on over to Khalil and the crew. I want to know where the Cowboys are drafting. They've got to tell me. Khalil?
Thanks, Adam. Look, no matter who the Cowboys take, the Giants are still going to be much better than them. Boom. There you go. All right, we're coming up with our Players Club and a little bit more from a rant that we have for you here at the U Sports Report.